Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Good evening. Welcome to 9th and 10th channel of BYJU'S. I'm your teacher Ankita. Welcome to the class everyone, and I hope that all of you can see me and can hear me. It's a very interesting class everyone, right? And we will be discussing something really very important. I think it was very high on demand. Ma'am, please let's have the NCERT reading. So today we will be starting with the NCERT. All of you, I hope that all of you are really very excited. Yes. Yeah, I'm really sorry for the delay. Shiva sir, can we have the first screen? This is not the one. The one that I have currently opened. The one that you have is a picture. Yes. Okay, everyone. Yes. Good evening, everyone. And I think, sir, we can end the poll also. So, of course, see, I was reading your chat and I'm not sure. I don't want to call out the name of the student. But you were saying that, ma'am, I am the Ankita, ma'am. Right? I was looking at a comment and a student is saying, ma'am, student was telling it to you all that she is Ankita, ma'am, and the lecture will start a little bit later. Good evening, everyone. I hope that all of your energy is really very high. And we will be discussing about this very, very important chapter from history. I'm sure all of you will agree that this chapter is super important. That's why we have everyone the NCERT reading. I hope that all of you are ready. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to the class. So let's get started, right? So, of course, as you know that everyone, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, because here only on BYJU'S 9th and 10th, we make sure to give you the best quality education, right? And of course, we have so much more for you stored in throughout the academic year. So please make sure you stay with us till the end of the video. And everyone, here's a timetable for all of us. Do take a screenshot of this so that you can follow through it, right? Now, this 9 p.m. session was on high demand. It's not there in the timetable, but of course, all of you requested for it. That's why we all are here. Okay, everyone. And of course, these are the sessions that we did. Okay, everyone. I hope that all of you have seen these all sessions. Yes? Very good. Very good. Very good, everyone. So, of course, over here, everyone, we have the part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, and part 5. And, of course, we did the summary and the Menti quiz also. So, I hope that all of you have watched all of these sessions, right? If you haven't seen it, everyone, after this class, definitely, you have the weekend, right? Please watch the session so that you have an understanding, right? And let's quickly talk about it. Now, I don't want to be very preachy, but everyone, can you tell me why the reading is important? Yes? Tell me. Everyone will be telling you that NCERT reading is super, super important. Yes, I'm sure that all of you believe that it's super important, right? And I'm sure every teacher will tell you that, please read NCERT. But why they tell you what is the right way, right? I will not be discussing how to read the NCERT. But let me just tell you, if you're reading the NCERT, there are 3 points that you have to make sure that you have to follow so that you have a clear understanding about the chapter. First important point, everyone. You read it just once, right? Just read it once, right? I'm sure when you read it once, you'll be able to attain at least some percentage of the content that we have. After that, please do watch one shot of the full chapter explanation, right? Then come back and read once again, right? Now when you're reading it, use the highlighter and highlight the important keywords, right? Please highlight the important keywords. It's super important, right? And most important thing that I think majority of us don't do is when you're reading a paragraph, right? In a paragraph, try to find the question, right? Just be a teacher and you just see कि अच्छा इस paragraph में we have this question. इस paragraph में से ये question बन सकता है. So if you do all of this, right, you look at the paragraph and you look at a form, right? You look at the paragraph and you think, imagine कि how many questions can come from this particular paragraph. Everyone, are we clear? Yes, quick thumbs up, everyone. Right? So everyone, just whenever you are studying any NCERT, Science and SST especially, Maths, of course, we don't have like much to read. It's like more of solving, right? And of course, language, we have to read our textbooks. Clear? Yes. Yeah, while watching one shot, you can also highlight, but again, it's a distraction. Once you're reading and highlighting, you will have that information with you for a longest time. Okay? Chaliye. So I hope that you're ready, right? Now everyone, we'll just go back and now we'll switch to the NCERT textbook. I hope that all of you have your notebook with you. Yes. I hope that all of you have your notebook. I'm switching to the NCERT textbook. And if you don't have the notebook, everyone, please make sure to go and get your notebooks. Give me a minute. Yes. Okay. Good evening. Welcome to the class. I can see there are a few new students also in our class and there are old students also. Feel good to meet both. Yes, no, you're right on time. We're just getting started. Okay. So I hope that everyone, you have your textbook. I'll give you 30 seconds. Quickly bhag ke jao. Get your notebooks because we are starting with it, right? And it's super important. Now, the way we'll be doing it is the second way that I said, right? We'll not be reading throughout because, of course, if we start reading together, what will happen? We'll be sitting here for 4 or 5 hours, right? And, right? But what we'll be doing today, we will be going through the paragraphs and we'll be highlighting the important points, okay? So are you ready, everyone? Quick thumbs up. And I would request, please, I know that few of you might have, doubts also. I'll be able to answer your doubts, but again, if you want to understand the whole concept, it's good, everyone. Please go and watch the sessions, okay? Okay, everyone, please make sure you hit the like button. We have 100 of you in class and only 38 likes. Everyone, quickly hit the like button. Yes, awesome, everyone. So let's get started. So the first, of course, this is an important chapter, and as we all say, this is most important chapter in our history. A lot of question comes from this particular chapter. So the first important thing, everyone, now I hope that all of you have your textbook with you, right? I hope that all of you have your textbooks with you. The first important thing we have is the picture itself, right? We have this picture painted by very famous painter. We'll remember his name. In 1848, it was painted by the Frederick. So will you write a French artist? Okay, remember this. Okay. Now, what are the important things that you have to mark? What you have to mark over here, right? You have to mark over here. What was it called, right? And of course, over here, now this whole painting tells about what is there in the picture. So all of these points become super important. We have from here, right? We have people marching towards the liberty, right? We have in front, we have America, and we have followed by men and women. People are holding flags of different nations. So when you look over here, right, all of these points become important. But if I ask you what type of question will come from this particular paragraph, 2 questions can come. I hope that all of you are following, right, everyone? I hope that all of you are following through this. So there are 2 types of questions that can come. First question is definitely about the utopian vision. What was the intent of the painter, right? What was the intent, everyone? The painter is actually have painted his painting for the vision, for the peace and the harmony that he looks forward in the world. That's the first question. Okay? This word, utopian vision, super important, right? They'll not be asking you कि अच्छा कौन किसके पीछे चल रहा था, किसके पास में कौन सा flag था, right? They eventually will ask you that what this painting stands for. Now again over here when it asks was this painting stand for, it stands for there's a end of the monarchy. There is the all the nations are coming together for the nationalism. There's a peace in the nation and everyone is equal. So the intent is very different. So these are the 2 questions that can come. So first, of course, this is super important, right? Apart from that, from this particular line till the last, right, they have explained detailed way, so you can read at once. But this is super important. So first paragraph is done, right? See, we'll not be reading together because thoda bahut time crunch hai, but I'm helping you to understand that what is important in that particular paragraph. Let's move ahead, all of you. Let's move ahead. Okay. Now, let's talk about this particular paragraph that we have. Now, many of you have this doubt, ma'am, what is a nation? Right? Right? Yes, I will be writing. I just underlined the important question and I wrote the question. Okay. We always have that feeling that what is a nation? So, of course, you can read this, but there's nothing important as such over here. Okay. Now, moving ahead, everyone, right? There are three important words which are mentioned. Nation state, modern state, right? 2 marks question can come on that. Right? 2 marks question can come. How many different types of states we have? We had 3 different types of state. Right? Initially, there was the what? There was an empire. Empire state. Right? Then we have the modern state and then we have the nation state. So the question can be asked, what are the 3 different types? Right? What are the 3 different types of states? Clear? Yes. Very good. Very good, everyone. Chaliye. Are we clear with this? Right? Are we clear with this? Good. So, K.C. Sharma, bacha, I have explained detailed mein ye paragraph in the session. Right? Now, what are we doing over here? Right? We are trying to, we'll not be able to read the whole textbook now in the class. But if you have the textbook, right, I'm just giving you a gist of what we have in that particular paragraph and what are the important questions. Yes? See, if you have to read it now, then you have to stay with me. Right? It will take some time. Very good. We have 3 different types of states, right? We have the empire state where the control was with the king, right? And then, of course, we have the nation state. In between, we have the modern state. In modern state, we have the constitution and we have the king also. And of course, at the last, we have the nation state. Good. Very good, everyone. Yes, very good. I can see empire state. Of course, when the king is there, right? Yes. Very good. So, I hope that this is clear to each one of you. Okay. Now, let's move ahead, everyone. Yes. This yellow box is not important over here, right? This yellow box is not that important, so you can read it later, but not now. Okay. Now, everyone, that was the first part of this chapter, which talks about the painting and the modern state. So, from that 2 paragraph, what is important? I'm sure you have the understanding that those 2 are really very important. Okay? Now, let's talk about the French Revolution, everyone, and the idea of the nation. Now, this paragraph is super important, so let's just focus over here. Right? What is a nation state? Nation state, of course, when we look at it, right, when we say nation state, it means that it is a state where, of course, or it is a country where we have the government in a form of the support of the people. Right? Nation state means nothing but the democracy kind of government where everyone, right, where everyone has a right, equal rights. Okay? Okay. So everyone, what we have in this paragraph, now this paragraph, 2 important questions we have over here. Now, in this particular paragraph, there's a focus on the question, which is that, can I write the question, all of you, I hope that you are sitting with your pen and a pencil. That, how, right, French people, right, express the idea of nationalism. Right, how did they express? What did they do to enlist the more feeling of nationalism? We remember, right, La Patrie, Les Citizen, right? They have, very good, everyone. Right, they have the same uniforms. French become the official language. Yes, all of these points will come over here. And of course, if you look, where we have all of this, right, we can see. So what happens over there in 1789, what we saw that the idea of fatherland and citizen was emphasis, right? So everyone, here on this paragraph we have, okay, it's just moving. Okay. Very good, very good. See over here, this particular line, right? What we have, other things, we have equal rights. Equal rights under the constitution. Very good. Tricolor. Hymns means stories, right? Of course, they wrote the stories, they wrote the poems, they wrote a lot of, the stories of how the people have sacrificed their life for the nation. All of these things were there, right? So that's really very important. Yes, they have the French flag, they have the tricolor, and of course, they replaced it with the royal standard. The flag that was there, they have replaced it. Okay? Most important thing, which was over here, is the formation of the hymns, oaths, right? All of these were composed. They have the centralized administrative system where they have the laws that are meant for all the people. And they treated all the people equally. Yes? So, laws were formed so that all the citizens have uniform laws. Internal custom duties and dues were abolished. And we have the uniform system of weights measure was adopted. Then regional dialect was discouraged and French become the official spoken language. So if you look at this, everyone, this paragraph is super important. Right? This question can come in a various different form. How the French people spread the idea of nationalism amongst themselves, or how the idea of nationalism of French connected to the people. We have lots of different modulation of this question, but the points remain the same. Now, if this question comes for 3 marks, do you think that you have to write all the points? Tell me. What do you think? If this question comes for 3 marks, do you have to write all the points? No, right? You just, even if you write 5 points or 4 points, you will be able to get the full marks. So what are the important points? Definitely mention about the citizenship and the fatherland. Mention about the tricolor, right? Mention about the tricolor. Mention about the uniform laws. Mention about the French becoming official language. Yes? Clear? So, everyone pick up the important thing that you can remember and then write your answer. But if this question comes for 5 marks, right? If this question comes for 5 marks, then you have to write all the points. Clear? Yes, royal flag was for the king, right? But they replaced it with the tricolor flag. And those of you are saying, ma'am, question batate chalo, bacche wahi kar rahi hu. We are looking at the important questions from the paragraphs. And it's not that I'm not reading it, I'm reading it also and highlighting also. Clear? Thumbs up everyone, jaldi se. Very good, very good. Very good. Clear now? Chaliye, let's move to the next part. And I'm not rushing also because we all want to understand. Now, right, this was part where of course we have different things, right? We have the other part now. Now this part does not have anything much important. They're just giving the history, what was happening. And here comes the important part, everyone. Right? Napoleon came into the power and he introduced what? He introduced the Napoleon Code. Right? He introduced the Napoleon Code, or also called as the Civil Code of 1804. It's a direct question for you for 3 marks or for 5 marks. Write what was a Napoleon Code? Write the postulates of Napoleon Code. Right? What were the changes the Napoleon made when he got the power? So all of these, we have the same answer. So let's see what are the important points, everyone. First of all, he took away all the privilege based upon the birth. He said that all the people are equal and he took all the privileges that comes from the birth. For now, all the people are easy peasy and all the people are equal. Second, he established the equality before the law and secured the right to property. So now the people also can buy some property. Initially they didn't. Fifth, the main important point was that in the Dutch region and other region, right, he simplified the administration. He simplified the administration division. He abolished the feudal system. Right? We have studied what is feudal system, where the landlords, right, are collecting the tax from the slaves, or basically from the workers or the laborers who are working on the piece of land. So he abolished the feudal system, and of course he freed the peasants from the serfdom and the manorial dues. Basically he freed all the slaves or the workers from the taxes. Clear? In a simple way, if you can put this, or the easy way is to write in the same language. Clear? Yes, so what he did, yes, definitely he did all of these. Then, most important thing was that the people who are moving, right, the people who used to do the trade, they used to face a lot of restriction. They used to face a lot of barriers. So what happened, what they did, they actually removed the guild restriction. What was a guild? Right? Guild committees were there. Guild was something where, of course, there are few set of people who are working. They are there in the market for the longest time, and they will not allow the entry of a new person to do the business. That was taken off. Napoleon said, what? All the people, if they have the money, if they want to do the trade, they will be able to do the trade. So he removed that also. Everyone clear? Good. Then, transport and communication system was improved. Peasants, artisan, workers, and new businessmen, he gave the chances. Right? Over here, if you go back, right, they enjoyed this new freedom. Clear? Especially the businessmen and the small scale. Uniform laws, standardized weight, measures. Right? And exchange become really very easy because currency was kind of reduced. Like the common currency was introduced. Everyone, are we clear? So if now you close your eyes, can you quickly revise the Napoleon Code for me? Everyone. Yes, you can write this answer in points. Bache, points mein likhna hai. All of you, if you're writing your answer in SST, please do write in points. I can see many of you are spamming, ma'am, lag hai. Please refresh your page. You're asking, ma'am, how many marks we'll have from this chapter? So history in general is for, right? History in general is for how many minutes? It's for 20 minutes. For 20 marks. History in general, if you have, right, it's for 20 marks. Out of that, at least 8 marks we get from this chapter. Approximately. Last year it was that. It can be up and down, but we have majority of this question from this chapter and the other chapter, which is Nationalism in India. Okay. Chaliye. Are we clear, everyone? All of you, are you clear with this part? Clear, everyone? Yes, very good, very good. Very good. Chaliye. Okay. Now, let me ask you, I was asking you, can you recall what we have studied in the Napoleon, right? Yes, your chat is visible. I can see. Everyone, I can see your chat. I can see your doubts also. Right? If it's something very important I'm addressing now, or I'll take it later. Good. Okay. So now we are moving to the next paragraph, everyone. And now this is the easiest paragraph, I would say. You know what the paragraph is? It's about the making of the nationalism in Europe. And without any, without any delay, everyone, this is super important. Right? See, I hope that you have seen the session where we have discussed about the important points, important years, right? But this is super important. So, if you have a chance, you can, if you have made a notes, yes, if you have made a notes of the session that we had, very good. If not, you can study from this also, but it does not have all the important dates. Okay. So now we're talking about the making of the nationalism in Europe, and what is the important thing that we have is the class, right over here. Now this is important. Now this paragraph talks about the olden period. People are distributed, right? They were not together. They speak different language. They don't identify themselves as a one nation. This paragraph, there's nothing important from the exam point of view. But again, as we say that, we have discussed this. And please make sure you read it. But because you don't know, CBSE can ask any questions from this. Okay? So this is not that important. But of course, just read it once or twice. Okay. Now this is important where we discuss about the different class, right? We have the nobility, right? Or we have the aristocracy and the new middle class. 2 marks question can come on this. If you have studied in the French Revolution, we have 3 estates. This is just that, right? Everyone clear? This is just that. Everyone, is it done? Clear, right? This is just that. They're talking about what were the needs of the new middle class, how they are formed. So if the question asks, they can ask, okay, what are the different classes we have, right? And they can ask you, who are the people who were there in the middle class? Yes, we know that. Who are the people? Of course, businessmen, right? Traders, all of these people who have joined, who have some education, who were educated enough, and they have the idea that, of course, all of us will be treated equally. That's how they become a new class, which is the middle class. Very good. Okay, so it's a 2 marks question, not more than that. Furthermore, if we move, right, everyone, right? Now, this is again a 2 marks question about what is liberalism, right? What is liberalism? What is liberal, right? And the idea that what people meant by it. What do you think people meant by the liberal ideas? In short, right, we have discussed that. And of course, when we look at the word liberal, it clearly means that free, right? So the middle class people came together. They have a thought process that we should be free. There should be no foundation. And all of us have equal opportunity and equal rights. That's a basic thing that they were asking, right? So they want the freedom in terms not just in the, what they can do, but in how they express their views, right? How they pay their taxes, how they travel, right? What religion they are following, etc., etc. Clear? So when we talk about the liberalism, what did liberals nationalism stand for? So you will write all of these points. It has political, social, and economical liberalization. They were not talking only for कि अच्छा भाई हमें political freedom चाहिए. They were looking for in the business also. They should have the freedom in the business also. They should have a chance to increase their economy. Socially also they want the liberal, right? कि हाँ हम लोगों से मिलें, बातचीत कर पाएं, अपने ideas express करें, right? And trade easily हो पाए. And of course political liberalization. Clear, everyone? So this paragraphs become super important because this can come in the 3 marks question, right? You can write your own words, definitely. It's very difficult for all of us to remember these terms, right? We'll not be able to write the bookish language. Yes, so what we will do, we'll write over here. This question can come in similar way, or the question can come, what liberalism means for middle class. Okay, it could be the other question. So of course we'll be talking about the political liberalization. They want the freedom in the politicals, in the politics. Definitely they want in the social as well as in the economic. Clear? Super clear. Very good. I hope that जितने भी सारे बच्चे हैं क्लास में सबको समझ में आ रहा है. I hope that बच्चे ठीक है. I'm writing the question, but as I'll be moving up, right, I have to move and I have to delete. So you can mark the important question. Once you read, you will know that what we are discussing over here, and you can write when I'm writing on the screen. Okay. बढ़िया. चलिए. So this is clear. ठीक है. ये इस पूरे paragraph में. See over here what we have. We have the political rights, right? ऊपर political rights पूछे हैं. यहाँ पे where is the word? We have the economic. So ये जो 3 paragraph हैं, what we have this only. Clear? But ma'am, answer is same ना? हाँ, answer same है. Thank you Shreya, thank you so much. Answer तो same रहेगा, मतलब answer as in change कैसे होगा? The question can be asked in a different way. थोड़ा सा बहुत twist कर ही सकते हैं. Clear? But if you have the clarity of what the question is really asking, see, for example, everyone. Very good. See, one small thing, everyone. The hint for this question is the liberal word, right? So if you see a question, right, with a liberal word, the first thought process that you can have, it could be this. Read the question thoroughly, right? And then try to answer it. See everyone over here, your friend student Ash is suggesting a question that what liberalism meant in the economic sphere. Yes? Very good. Chaliye. Next question, everyone. Next question. So this paragraph becomes important. Okay. Now, this is important, and here we have a 2 marks question, or it could be a 3 marks question also. What is custom union, or what is the Zoravian? Right? Zoravian. Clear, everyone? Mark it. Everyone quickly take your pen and pencil. Definitely it's there in the economical liberalism, right? But this is a 2 marks question. So what happened? We remember that the people said that now we have so many currencies, we cannot do the trade properly. So what Persia did, right? What Persia did, everyone? We remember, right? Persia actually initiated the formation of a custom union in 1834. In 1834, a custom union or the Zoravian was initiated by the Persia, joined by most of the German state. The union abolished the tarific barriers, the charges, the taxes that they have to give, and they reduced the number of the currencies from 30 to 2. Clear? They actually helped in the construction of the railway network so that the mobility become really very easy for the traders, and they tried their best to increase and support the economical stability for the traders and for the nation. Hi, we will discuss that. Yes, Harsh will try to finish it off really very soon. We will do that. Okay, everyone, are we clear? So this is a 2 marks question, and if you see over here, right, 4 points are straight away. They have mentioned the year, they have mentioned who initiated this, they mentioned that they reduce the number of currency, they reduce the tariffs, right, they reduce the charges that they have to give, they help in the formation of the railway network, and most importantly, what they said at the end, that yes, over here, yeah, only the 2 things. Yeah, they helped in the mobility so that the trade becomes really very easy. Clear? So see, everyone, if you think about it, right, a 2 marks or 3 mark question is just there. For this, you have to remember the points. Done? Very good. Okay. Now let's move ahead. And let's talk about this super important question. Now this is also, you will be like, ma'am, aap to sare question important bol rahe ho. We're just revising the paragraphs, everyone. So look at it this way. Right? Now this question can come right about the Treaty of Vienna. What happened once the Napoleon lost the battle? Right? Or what are the changes the conservative made after the fall of Napoleon? Yes? Arya, I'll be taking your doubts. Right? I will be taking your doubts. Just give me some time. Okay? So, of course, we have the spirit of the conservatism. The people were conserved. Who were these people who were conserved? They were the people who hold the power like monarchs. The kings, the dukes, right? They were very conservative. Why they were conservative? Because they don't want to lose their power. So once Napoleon came, right, he took all the privileges from the birth and he made so many changes. But after his loss, when he lost the Battle of Waterloo in 1815, what these people did? The countries, right, Britain, Russia, Persia and Austria came together, right, and they met. They had a meeting in Vienna, which is called as Treaty of Vienna in 1815. And of course, they made some changes that they will be doing and moving away the Napoleon Code. Everyone, are you clear? ये जो history क्या चल रही है इसके पीछे? ये treaty क्या है? Yes? Clear हुआ ना ये यहाँ पे? Yes, it is important, Yashasvi. Clear होना यहाँ पे? Everyone, are you clear with this, right? So we have the understanding कि ये topic क्या है? Let's see कि what are the changes they made because they are important. Now, over here, when we talk about it, right? First of all, they believe कि राजा होने चाहिए, churches होने चाहिए, everything should be there. Now, okay, let me just take this question up, everyone. Many of you are asking me, what is the right? What is this word that we are looking over here? Okay. When we talk, right, we always say, "Okay, ma'am, this is a very conservative society." What is the meaning of conservative society? Jaldi se. I can see many of you saying, "Ma'am, got it," and many of you saying, "Ma'am, thoda sa doubt hai." Jaldi, what is the meaning of conservative society? Conservative society jo changes ke liye they're not ready, right? They don't want to change. They want to hold their old beliefs with them. They want to have that old system going ahead, right? They're not bad people, but they are not very progressive thinkers. We'll say that, right? They're not, of course, we cannot call people bad, right? I'm sure many times we feel our grandparents, right, a little bit conservative. Sometimes we feel them, right? So they're not bad people. It's not the progressive mindset that we feel. So at that time in Europe, who were these people? Right over here we have it. Now they are the people who were there in the power, like kings, the nobles, right? See, just imagine, for example, you are the class monitor today. What happens? You have all the power. Acha, you were dominating. Achhe tarike se you were doing, you were controlling the class. But there are few people who are not happy with you. So उन्होंने क्लास टीचर को बोला कि नहीं, हमें नया क्लास मॉनिटर चाहिए. तो दूसरा क्लास मॉनिटर आ गया. और दूसरा क्लास मॉनिटर भी वैसे ही काम कर रहा था जैसा आप कर रहे थे. There was no difference. And people again said, you know what? I think we should change the monitor again. But during that time, you got an opportunity and you said कि हाँ, मैं बन जाऊंगा monitor. पर I will do my best. So what you will do, you will actually try to follow the same thing that you were doing. You will try to make sure that what you wanted, वो थोड़ा सा चल जाए. हमेशा जो पावर में रहता है वो यही सोचता है ना कि जो हम बोल रहे हैं वो एकदम सही है. हमने जो लिखा है लोगों के लिए वो एकदम सही है. But do you think it's right? No, right? लोग बोल ही देते हैं कि क्या जरूरी है. So that was the case, and because of this, all the things what we saw, the kings, right, the dukes of all the big people came from Britain, Russia, Persia, and Austria in Vienna, right, and they signed a treaty. Who was leading that treaty? Who was leading that treaty? Can you tell me? In Austria, Vienna is in Austria, right? Who was leading that treaty? Very good, very good. Yes, the short form is BARP. Duke Metternich, very good. And Duke Metternich का एक very famous dialogue is there. If France will sneeze, ऐसा किसने बोला था? I hope that you all remember who said this famous dialogue. It can be a 1 marks MCQ question for you. If France sneezes, Europe gets the cold. Yes? So again, it's a dialogue which was said by Duke Metternich. Very good. हाँ, I know, dinner करना है, भूख लगी, थोड़ा सा time and we will wind up our class. Okay, चलिए. So this is important. ठीक है, अब now let's look at the changes, everyone, what they made the changes. अब यहाँ पे हैं changes. Okay? Now pay attention, everyone. Yes, over here we have what are the changes that they made. Super important. First thing, they actually put back the Bourbon dynasty, right? So of course the kings were put in back. Okay? Right? And of course, what they did more further was that they restored, right? They put the king back into the power. Then the French territories, lost territories, were taken from the Napoleon. Very good. They made it a boundary around the France, right? They made the boundaries around it so that it cannot expand more further. Then of course, the Kingdom of Netherlands. Now this is a very tricky point, everyone. I'm sure you will find difficult, but इसे याद कर लेना, है ना? तो Kingdom of Netherlands को किसको दे दिया? Belgium include कर दिया. North and Genoa were added into the Pine Mount in south. Persia was given important new territories. Austria was given control of the northern Italy, and the German confederation of the 39 states remained as it is. So if you look over here, everyone, what things that happened, it's more related to the political thing, to the land thing, right? They took what the Napoleon have captured. Yes, बहुत सारी जो territories उनकी थी वो वापस ले ली. जर्मन के जो 39 states है उनको एक साथ ही रखा. जो बाकी एरियाज थे उनको आपस में बांट लिया कि अच्छा यू नो व्हाट, अच्छा ब्रिटेन यू टेक दिस, अच्छा रशिया यू टेक दिस, पोलैंड को ले लो, ऑस्ट्रिया यू टेक द पार्ट ऑफ इटली, राइट. इस तरीके से देयर वाज अ डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ द लैंड दैट वर देयर एंड दिस लाइक हम वापस से अपना रूल वहां पे लेके आ जाएंगे. एवरीवन आर वी क्लियर? यस, everyone, are we clear? No, we'll not be doing the activity in today's class. Not today, but maybe in the future. Clear, everyone? I hope that this is clear for all of you. Very good. Yes, thank you, Yashasvi, for helping your friends out. So this is important, everyone. Please do take a note of this. तो ये paragraph important है. ठीक है? कि उन्होंने क्या क्या changes किए? What were the changes that were made in the Napoleon after the fallout of the Napoleon? अनमोल बच्चे इस चैप्टर में मैप नहीं आता है. यस, बाय बाय. We have Aishwarya ma'am and Saurav sir. Sir, teachers, you want to say hi to sir and ma'am? I was just about to ask them कि इनको नींद आ रही तो हम निकल लेते हैं. बच्चे निकल रहे हैं तो मैं भी सोच रही हूँ कि बच्चे बोल रहे मैम हम डिनर के लिए जा रहे हैं. Yes, everyone. So teachers are saying bye to you and yeah, we are not going. They are going. बच्चे good night लिख रहे हैं. Bye bye. Okay, everyone. हाँ थोड़ी देर में खत्म कर देंगे. I'll ask you. मतलब I think I can see that. मतलब I hope that all of you have the energy. See, I can be here. I can teach you आराम से. अब NCERT रीडिंग हम लाइन बाय लाइन तो अभी नहीं कर सकते हैं. Maybe we'll do in the future, right? बच्चे बोले हम नहीं जा रहे. वेरी गुड. इस चैप्टर में मैप वर्क नहीं है, नेक्स्ट चैप्टर में है. वी विल डू इट दैट टाइम. ओके, चलिए. यस, नाउ लेट्स गो एंड लेट्स लुक एट दिस पिक्चर्स में. ऑफ कोर्स विल हैव अ सेपरेट सेशन, सो कांट विल नॉट बी गोइंग ओवर देयर. ओके, नाउ कम्स दिस एवरीवन, द रेवोल्यूशनरीज, राइट? रेवोल्यूशनरीज कौन थे? आई होप दैट ऑल ऑफ यू रिमेंबर. They were the people who was like full of the energy even after the return of the king rule back. They're like, you know what? We will still do what we want to. We want to have the nationalism. We want to live in a free society. So they were meeting, right? They were meeting with their types of people, right? They were trying to keep the spirit of the nationalism and the rebel high. We have a very famous name, everyone, Mazzini, right? So इस paragraph में we have him only. So we have him, okay? He formed two societies, right? Young Italy and Young Europe. He was a member of various secret society. He went to different places altogether, right? And he laid the foundation of the unification of Italy, right? We remember him for that. So he used to meet with various people and he used to move a lot. Yes? Clear? So ये 2 marks के लिए है. It's good. It's very easy for you to remember this also. You don't have to read the whole paragraph also कि कितने साल के थे ये सब. From the point is not important. You can write 3 marks का. They can ask you write the role of Mazzini in the unification of Italy or how Mazzini helped in spreading the idea of nationalism. Clear? So that type of questions can come. Very good, student Ash. Good question. बढ़िया है. Very good. Yes. Hello. So I hope that this is clear. Chaliye. Okay. See, here we have the famous line of Metternich, right? Again, he said this for Mazzini, Duke Metternich, the most dangerous enemy of our social order. Clear? अच्छा, आंख बंद होने वाली है तो क्या करें? We're right? Yes? You can stand and you can just do a little bit stretch. हर्ष, बच्चे थोड़ा जल्दी में खत्म करेंगे. We will be finishing it really very quickly. चलिए. Now everyone, from here things become a little bit for 3 marks, right? थोड़ा से trickier questions we have from this particular part. The questions are not that direct from this particular part. The age of revolution, in specifically they have mentioned about the 1830s and 1848. They have 3 revolutions over here, everyone. How many? Jaldi say. How many revolutions we have? We have 3 in total. So this question can come for 3 marks and they can ask you to talk about the 3 revolutions that happened. Yes? Clear? Yes, everyone, are we clear with it? Very good. So we have July Revolution, right? We have Greek Revolution also. In this only. Right? So let's take quickly, everyone, let's take a look. So here they have mentioned about it, right? So we have Belgium ka. We have July Revolution. First of all, in 1830, we have the revolution of the Belgium when they were like, you know what, we also want the freedom. And then, of course, we had the Greece ka, when they got the freedom, the Greek War of Independence. So, kaise yaad rakhenge? I am just telling you in a very short story form, right? Remember this? So, July 1830 में क्या हुआ था? Bourbon dynasty में फिर दोबारा से काले बादल छा गए, right? And of course, फिर से दोबारा चीजें थोड़ी सिचुएशन खराब होगी. लुइस फिलिप्स जो था राजा बन गया था उस टाइम पे, बट ऑफ कोर्स चीजें वहां पे अच्छी नहीं चल रही, तो वो एक रेवोल्यूशन हुआ, जुलाई रेवोल्यूशन, राइट? क्लियर? ये हुआ. आफ्टर दैट बेल्जियम, मुझे लाइक यू नो आई एम लुकिंग एट द अदर कंट्रीज, एवरीवन इज गेटिंग फ्रीडम, मुझे भी आजादी चाहिए, राइट? तो बेल्जियम वाज दैट केस एंड ऑफ कोर्स दे गॉट द फ्रीडम. एंड एट द लास्ट वी डिस्कस्ड अबाउट द ग्रीक वॉर ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंस, राइट? अब ग्रीक को बहुत लोगों ने सपोर्ट किया. दिस बिकम अ सेपरेट क्वेश्चन ऑल्सो एवरीवन. नाउ ये साथ में तो आ ही सकता है, बट अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट दिस क्वेश्चन कैन कम इंडिविजुअली, राइट? This particular paragraph can come individually also about the treaty of the treaty of the Constantinople in 1832, right? Or they can write a note on the Greek War of Independence, right? What happened? Greek as a nation had a very amazing history, right? It had a good history of culture. People believe that, right? It's a cradle of the European civilization. They believe it कि जो भी अच्छा होता है, that started from the Greece itself. So various other nations around the Greece supported them in their war. We have Lord Byron, right? He was a poet, and of course he wrote so much, right? And of course he eventually lost his life. But of course he had supported the Greek War of Independence, and eventually Ottoman Empire had to step back, right? And in the year 1832, there was a signing of the treaty, the Treaty of the Constantinople, and that's how the Greek declared as an independent nation. Clear? Clear, everyone? This is a very important question individually also, and in a point from, a pura saath mein. Cradle of European civilization, bachche, that means that, Neeraj is asking, ma'am, the cradle of the European civilization means that, so everything, right, if you talk about their culture, right, how the Europeans country behave, the culture, the art, everything started from the Greece. All the European countries, right, at that particular time had a feeling that, Greece has amazing history and Greece should have the independence, because they believe that it holds a very special place, because everything which is new, right, started from the Greece. Clear, everyone? Quick thumbs up, quick thumbs up. I hope that this is clear to each one of you. Right? Shreya पूछ रही है session कब तक चलेगा. So let me do a quick poll, because I can see many of you are asking me when the session will be happen. Now let me ask you a very quick poll, everyone. Do you want to continue the session now? क्योंकि बच्चे काफी जा चुके हैं, right? I can see that many of you are a little bit tired also. Or do you want to do the session on some other day at 5 p.m. We will announce it prior. So, Shiva sir, can we have a poll? Right? Yes, can we have a poll that do you want to have the session now, or we can have it on Monday? 5 p.m. but the class will be at 5 p.m. and you have to promise me कि सब आओगे. Because फिर बच्चे आते नहीं है class में. Yes. हाँ, today or on Monday. Class today or on Monday. Yes? Or let me make the things very easy for you. Or do you want a recorded session? Or should I just be recording a session for you? Just tell me. What you will say, we'll do that. Nishila, that was a treaty, bachche. It's the name of the city. Okay. Seems like now the more students are there in the class. What is the poll? Do we have the results? Not recorded. ठीक है चलो not recorded तो is out of the box. We'll have a live class. ठीक है live class होगी. But do you want it today? Hi everyone. See, we can see it either do you want today or on Monday. Simple. Now the things are very clear. Today or on Monday. Yeah, all of you see, we live in a country where we follow the democracy, so we will follow that. Yes, so all of you quickly vote. We have so many students, but not all of you are voting. Jaldi say, all of you vote. Now you have so many of you are there in the class. Jaldi say. Very, very close though. Yes, very close. Quickly vote everyone. The poll is ended? Not yet, right? Okay. Neeraj is asking, when France sneezes, the rest Europe catches cold. इसका मतलब ये है बच्चे नीरज के जो भी फ्रांस में स्टार्ट होता है वो पूरे यूरोप में फैल जाता है ना? तो फ्रांस में रेवोल्यूशन स्टार्ट हुआ नेशनलिज्म के ऊपर, वो धीरे धीरे बाकी सब नेशंस में भी फैल गया. क्लियर? ओके. आई थिंक वी कैन एंड द पोल नाउ. Let's see the result, everyone. Let's see the result. Yes. Okay. Okay. So 52% of you are saying today and 47% of you are saying Monday. So it's a tough call, everyone. Right? I can sense that majority of you wants to do on Monday only. But thoda sa yahan pe polls ka issue hua. No issue. So we'll continue today. Yes, Anurag will discuss. Ma'am, what was the area of the Balkan region, the lower part of the Europe? Right? 5 p.m., 7 p.m, ma'am. 7 p.m, bache, we have our regular classes. I'm not sure whether we'll be able to have it over there. But, okay. So again, see, I know that I don't know how the polls were working, but majority of you in the chat are saying, okay, ma'am, let's have it on Monday only. Yes. I know, I can see it. So many of you are saying, so that, let's do one thing, everyone. Let's have a class on Monday. Right? I will not be able to have class on Saturday or Sunday. Right? But we'll be able to have the class on Monday. Right? I can see a lot of smiling faces now. So what we will do, everyone, will have a class on Monday, aaram se, with a fresh mind. Right? But let me ask you one small thing. Right? And please do help me with it. That what you feel about the 9 p.m. session. कैसे लगते हैं आपको 9 p.m. sessions? Do you think that they are good? Yes? Do you want to have more of 9 p.m. sessions? I know कि democracy के हिसाब से तो मैम 52% आया था. But over here, kids, majority of you are saying कि मैम नींद आ रही है. तो वो अच्छी बात नहीं होगी. So of course, in democracy, of course we have. But थोड़ा तो हम बाकी लोगों को भी consider करेंगे यहाँ पे. Because if we have an option, we can have the class again. Right? So you don't want at 9 p.m. Good है. ठीक है. Okay. हाँ. So we'll try to have it at 5 p.m. We will have the polls, everyone. Yes. Okay. Okay. Noted. I'm taking all of your points, everyone. Okay. Sorted. So we'll try to avoid the 9 p.m. sessions. Right, and we'll try to have more sessions at 5 p.m. Okay. Very good. So I think with that, everyone, we can end our class now. Now you have a lot of homework to do. Right? Now I know that we will not be able to connect, but of course, let's, you know what? What you can do, we will circulate a form. Now I really want to see. Although I know that, I'm not sure, I'm sure that you make your own notes, but we really want to see how you write your notes, right? So if you want me to see your notes, we will circulate a form on Monday, right after the class, whenever we have the class, right? I want to see how you write your notes. So you can take a picture of it if you want, if you feel like sharing your notes with us, right? And if you want me to see how you're writing. The next homework that I have for you is, please read the NCERT, right? Please make sure to read the NCERT, right? You have to pinky promise to your teacher. Pinky promise, everyone. Right? Yes? I think yesterday I was saying like pinky promise is PP. PP, everyone, pinky promise to your teacher that you will be reading it thoroughly now. Now what you will do the way we did it, right? You read paragraph and then try to write the question that can come. If you have the sample papers with you, or if you have the previous year papers, just see what type of questions can come. Be the teacher, right? Be the teacher, and now you look at the same paragraph from a different perspective. कि हाँ, अगर मैं teacher होती या फिर होता तो क्या question पूछता या पूछती. Okay? So with this, everyone, I think we will be finished ending our class now. We'll pick up this topic later. Thank you so much. अच्छा हाँ, बच्चे पूछ रहे Confederation of 39 state. तो 39 छोटे-छोटे states were combined together, right? There were small units, right? Administration units. Okay? So, Saraswati, noted your point, bache. We'll have it for life process also. Don't worry. Okay. We will have it. Meera will have it. Shreya, for this chapter notes. Right, everyone? So, I hope that all of you are now clear with something which were, about the rise of the nationalism. Yes? Very good, right? So, we will have it. Yes, I can see. Yes, please ask your doubt. Prabhatavi, please ask your doubt. Thank you so much, everyone. You can leave if you want to. I'll be here for some time to answer a few doubts. Thank you so much, everyone. But please, if you have any doubts, please write quickly. We will wind up the session then. Read the textbook, everyone. Be the teacher, right? What subject, bache? Can you ask about the subject? What doubt you have regarding the subject? Maharsh, it was a custom union. Persia initiated it, right? It was basically they have some rules over there. The currencies were reduced. They initiated the railway network so that the mobility becomes really very easy, and they reduced the tariffs also, like the cost that they have to cross. They were different altogether. Ma'am, it's about subject. Ma'am, please ask about the subject. Which subject? I don't know. Okay. So, I think that we will, it will be good if you write the doubt in the chat box, right? Or in the comment section. I'll take it over there. Yes, thank you so much, Meera. What is the guild system? Of course, back then in the European, right, there was a group of traders who will not allow the entry of a new trader. Okay? Okay, Saraswati will do that. 3 types of wars. What 3 types of wars we have? We'll discuss that later. I think you can rephrase your question. Yes. Okay, everyone. So I think with this, we will end our session, everyone. So we'll be meeting really soon. Do take care of yourself, right? And please make sure to read the NCERT. Yes. And what else? Nothing. Just make the notes and read the NCERT. That will be fine. With that, everyone, I'll be saying bye-bye. If you have doubts, right, please write in the comment section after the video, and we'll be picking up your doubts, and we'll have the next part of it. Yes, 5 marker ke liye 5 points or 6 points are enough. Yes. Saraswati will let you know. We'll have everything on the channel. We'll let you know. Okay, everyone. So now I'll say bye-bye. Thank you so much, everyone. Keep on studying with BYJU'S. Keep yourself super positive and super motivated, right? It's important for all of us. And be kind to yourself and to others. On that note, good night. Lots of love, everyone. Bye-bye.